Hello everybody, welcome back. We are on ultimate mode and we are going to try to beat the dragon today in the forest. I was trying to level up today and kind of realized that if I don't have a boss to fight at the end, then I'm not going to, get a lot of experience points here. So I decided to go ahead and beat the dragon, hopefully, and have something big to kill at the end of it. But yeah, I got a special weapon here. I was kind of eager to see what that is. Okay. But yeah, not too much really going on in my sad little existence. I forgot how long it's been since I made a video. It hasn't been a week, I'm sure, but I did get a few things done. Yeah, I thought I had a bloody heart. Anyways, I managed to beat Lance in FF7 with Tifa, and I could finally move on. Right now I'm in Shinra's building, and that's where I left it off. And yeah, that's about it. I haven't played Hyperdimension Neptunia Victory today. My mom got released from the hospital, but she has chemo, I think every day for an entire month, and she has to get it done twice a day. But I could be wrong about how many times she has to go in. But yeah, it sounds like she's going to take the chemo seriously, which is a good thing. And she's got people who can help her out, so that's always good. I'd take her every day myself, but I live in another state. That's the only thing. And yeah, so normally, well, not normally, it only happened once, but my brother and my mom would drove down to the house last year. So there's a good chance that it might just be my brother. But then there's also a really good chance that nobody's going to be coming down. Which, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But I did bug my brother to a bit, and it looks like he's going to let me use his phone to create more YouTube channels, but I have no idea when I'm gonna do any of that. Like, I'm still working on Cute Tank Girl and Hyperdimension Neptunia. We'll see. I did manage to watch the rest of Katana Maidens. I already watched all of Lucky Star, and I went through Garo the Vanishing. And by the way, that didn't take me like a month to do either. That's like a couple of days. I watched like 10 episodes a night. It's easy to do if the show's good enough. I was going to start watching Kino's Journey last night, but I was going to watch like one episode before I got tired. And I was thinking, I'm going to be going to bed, and depending on the first episode, which I forgot what it's about, I might not be able to sleep very well. Because I remember what it was that I didn't like about the remake. Kino is a jerk. Honestly, she seemed like in the first show, she didn't interfere with people's lives. Or, the stuff like that. But in the remake, it almost seems like she has this I don't care attitude. Like, she almost comes off as heartless. And sometimes very heartless. I don't want to spoil it, but there's 2 episodes that sort of that appeared in the original show and the remake. And I don't know if this would be a spoiler. If anybody cares about Kino's journey, then and you haven't watched it, maybe tune out for a second. But in both the first in both series, there's an episode where Kino goes to this town that is filled with nasty people, and not nasty in a gross way. I mean, like they're bad people. They're jerks. They chase people off. But when she goes there, everybody's surprisingly nice, and Kino gets invited to a wedding, and everybody sends her off, and she even thinks about breaking her 3-day rule for that town, but they won't let her. And then later, we find out why, and it's because a volcano was erupting, and everybody decided to stay in the town, but they didn't want to be known as, a village filled with people that hated everybody or had a bad reputation. They wanted to send at least one traveler off with good memories. And while Kino was there, she was showed around by a little girl who was like her guide. And Kino acted like a friend towards her. And it's like the first time you really see Kino show emotion when she's traveling around with her motorcycle. It doesn't, happen very often, but that was one time it did happen. And we saw that Kino was really upset about everything that went down. In the remake, though, she's upset, but she says something that always got to me. She said that she's almost glad that the parents didn't ask the Kino to take their little girl with her. Like, she died. Like, I think babysitting duty until you get to the first town wouldn't have been that much of a bad thing for you, or push out that much, but that honestly bugged me. It's like, dude, the little kid's dead. I mean, come on. But maybe now that I kind of expect those things, maybe I'll rewatch the show and I'll see these scenes in a different light. Because I remember it negatively. Like, what was it? It was a Studio Ghibli film. It wasn't dubbed recently, but it was, it took a while for it to get dubbed and released over here in America. I remember. Here, give me one second. I'm gonna look at it. Okay, it's called Only Yesterday. Now, I have seen that. I watched that anime for the first time on AMC, I believe. And I really enjoyed the movie. Except there's this one part where the father gets mad at his daughter and grabs her by the front of her shirt and he slaps her. And that really left an impression on me because I definitely did not like seeing that. But then, every time I think about that movie, I always remember that one scene in it. Even though that is one scene, it's not as violent as I described it either. But that scene always stuck out to me. And that's how I remember the film. Even though I saw it recently, and it's not that violent, like I said. But that's just how it is, I guess. Like when I think of Kino's journey, I remember that she's on top of this moving city. Yeah, that overtakes other little cities, and she chooses to shoot these raiders. I remember that scene, and it always bugged me because Kino doesn't interfere, but for some reason she decides to interfere with this country, and it's just never brought up. And I don't know if that's how she really was from the original books or what, but. But anyway. I have thought about checking out some of the other Garo anime out there after watching Vanishing Line. I kind of wish they made a continuation. I really enjoyed that anime. Sword and I'm blanking on the other names. I swear I just finished this thing yesterday, I believe. But I think it would be cool if they did a continuation, but I mean, this is coming from somebody who doesn't know anything else about Garo. So I don't even know how Garo fans handled this series. I liked it. I thought it was really good. I thought there was some really sad, touching moments in it. And there's this girl in there. She's a redhead. She's like 13 years old. And she travels with Sword after a certain amount of time. And I thought she was a great character. She goes through so much. It was a fun show, though. She was cute. She and Sword got into a fight, so she was traveling with this woman named Gina. I remember. Sophie. I think it was Sophia. Yeah, that's a redhead. She got mad at Sword, so she kept like sticking her tongue out at him while they were driving. Gina told her to knock it off, and Sophia said that she wanted to get his attention, or pay attention to her, so she can remind him that she was mad. Well, she didn't say that, I did, but that was the reason. Okay, I think the Rappies in this difficulty mode, I believe there are 2 versions of it, of a rare Rappie. I forget the name of the first one, but the second rare one is a giant rappy. It acts just like a normal rappy, but it's slow. I'm not sure if these things are called Golgus, and this is a Golgus Goo. I'm not sure if it being red is means it's rare or not. Cat's like sleeping right on the bed next to me. She's getting up there in age. How old is she? I think she's about 8 years old. 7 or 8. I'm earning some good experience points here. It's just, you know, a boss at the end of all this would be nice. And like I mentioned before, things are kind of changed here, so I'm curious what the dragon's gonna be like. I remember the element it uses, but I don't remember if it still takes place in the dome or not. Eesh. Yeah, my mom has her sister living with her, and they do not get along. Like, I hate to say it, but my mom has kind of a bad memory when it comes to her family. I think with this sister in particular, I shouldn't talk. I mean, she is there for her right now, but they do have a bit of a history. It's been kind of a lousy year for both. Oh, well, last year was a lousy year for both of us. Mom lost one of her sisters. This was a honest to God long lost sister, and they finally get united. they get to know each other, and then the sister dies. That's not the first sister Mom lost either. She lost her other sister. I think it was the year before. This one was... Well, I never met this, the one that recently passed away, but the other one I had met. She was a sweet woman. Had some bad luck. Well, it wasn't bad luck. It was bad luck, yeah. Alzheimer's, I believe. And then, like last year, I lost my cat, Scootaloo. But I've got 6, and I love her. You know, she's a brat. Aren't you 6? She's not listening. 6, don't you want to address these brat accusations? Huh? So I'm thinking, after I beat Ultimate, I probably won't waste any time and get right into Episode 2, because I'm really curious about that, not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna stop carrying monomates and monofluid. I'm going to use these, and then when I run out, I'm just not going to replace them. But, yeah. I was hoping to find a better frame by now, but or armor. But I haven't found anything. Gradually getting away. recently, I decided to upgrade my Resident Evil collection, and I ordered Resident Evil 0, 1, Resident Evil 4, not the remake, the original, and Resident Evil 5 and 6. I've never beat 6 before. I had like, I went through some of that game, but then I got stuck. Not stuck, I was going through this one stage, and I think somebody joined my game, which surprised me because I was playing on the PS3. But I was thinking I could do. So, I think it's split screen, multiplayer split screen. I don't remember though. But if it is, I'll get my brother to help me beat it. I mean, I could do it myself, but I should stop talking about my brother coming down, because I don't even know if that's going to happen. But this Friday, a couple of those games are supposed to come. But so is another code, and that's supposed to come on Monday. But anyways, I've beaten Resident Evil 0 and 1 so many times that I have the solutions to all the puzzles written down in a notebook, and I'll just use those to get through that very quickly. I'll be honest with you, I'm a huge fan of Rebecca Chambers. I think she should have been the star of both Revelations games myself. But I'm not that big a fan of Resident Evil 0. I actually think that game gets pretty boring. Like, I can fly through it pretty quickly with all the puzzles written down and stuff, but I find it gets kind of tedious at a certain point. I don't know if I'm alone in that or not, but like, I'm not that big a fan of Billy. I don't know. I guess I don't get the appeal of Billy. He doesn't seem like that interesting of a character. You know, that could just be me. I don't think like Rebecca fell in love with him or anything. I don't think that's what happened. But I don't. About Billy. Oh, I found another ogre power, plus, so I think I'll just switch them out. I'll probably end up giving these ogre powers to Lily. Alright. Now I'm still a bit of ways from getting a dragon, so I'll come back. I want to have a couple escape dolls on me. I should probably just go ahead and grab the escape dolls I want and replace those monomates and monofluids. Maybe just sell them. I feel like dye fluids and tri fluids would always be useful. Well, that's probably the rare weapon I've been looking for. You know, the holy ray or whatever it's called. You know, in school, my first name is Jordan, and my middle name is Ray. And in school, I remember people used to call me Ray all the time. But at a certain age, I wanted to start being called Jordan. And it was such a headache getting... I could get the regular teachers to call me Jordan. But I couldn't get the substitute teachers to call me Jordan. They all called me Ray. Like, they started taking attendance. And they would call on me and, you know, my desk or whatever, and I was like, Jordan and stuff, and one of the kids would say, is it your name Ray? And it's like, no, that's my middle name. My first name is Jordan. And this one girl, she told me that Ray was easier to say. I'm like, well, is Jordan hard to say or something? I don't know. Like, I wouldn't... this one teacher was so adamant about calling me Ray. I just did not respond unless he called me Jordan. Like, even when he looked my name up in the attendance book, and it said Jordan Ray, he wouldn't call me Jordan. He called me Ray. Ugh. Oh, well. I mean, that was like years ago. It's funny I can go from talking about anime to video games to high school. My dad called me Ray, and that didn't bug me. I felt like it was just, you know, having some control, if that made any sense. You know, people used to call me Ray, and I wanted to kind of take a little control for myself. So I started asking people to call me Jordan. When I went into high school, I wanted people to call the teachers to call me Jordan. And my dad, he asked me once, because he noticed that everybody was calling me Jordan. He asked me, do you want me to start calling you Jordan instead of Ray? I was like, no, I don't mind if you call me Ray. I just want everybody else to call me Jordan. And that's just how it was. Except for the neighbor lady across the street. My dad was seeing her, and she started calling me Ray, and that never really bothered me. Like, I rarely have a conversation with her anyways. topic, wasn't it? But to swiftly and dramatically change the subject, that night I was going to watch one episode of Kino's Journey. Instead, I watched 2 episodes of this anime called Onipan. It's about these little Oni girls who start going to school in the human world, and their job is to help humans understand that Oni are evil or anything like that. And it's pretty cute. I think they actually got real life kids to voice the girls. Like, they have really cute voices. What I really love about the show is that they actually treat the kids like kids. Like, how do I put it? Well, without spoiling anything, these girls have to take on a challenge to earn these shorts. I think, yeah, they're shorts. They look like Oni shorts. And they lower the difficulty of the challenge so that they can pass it. Like, normally the test would be a lot harder, but because they're kids, they go easy on them, but they don't act like they're going easy on them. And it's cute. I don't know if anybody would agree, but I do feel like I'm going through this at a pretty good pace. Reminds me of Cyber Dimension Neptunia or Goddesses Online. Sometimes when you're in a party, one of the girls, they'll start running around in a circle for like no reason, and they won't stop doing it. Yeah, I almost forgot about, I did completely forget about that monster. It's a Tolwa. Yeah, sometimes I wonder if these names are meant to be read. Like Barble. That makes... I could... Excuse me, sorry. I think, like the other monsters, they're supposed to be replacing something, but I don't think that Tola is really replacing anything, except for maybe the ground monsters. Booma. Yeah, this is where I saw that big crappie. This guy shoots out electricity. I get caught on the scenery sometimes. Yeah, he can paralyze me. Oh well. I bet that special weapon's just going to be a Barista. Like, I have no confidence that's going to be something I'm going to replace this gun with. I mean, I'd like that, but that'd be nice. You know, to be honest, I was kind of thinking about buying a copy of Phantasy Star Online Episode 1 and 2 for my brother. Just to, so he could have it. Because I feel like he probably won't buy it if he can't get it, like, really cheap. And, I'm no expert in the retro market or anything like that, but yeah, I don't see him getting one for cheap unless he manages to buy it from somebody who doesn't like fully understand that they could probably make more money out of it. I want to use this photon blast when I get up on that one area because I know a hornet's nest or whatever they're called is going to come down. Mess up my day. It's a lovely sound. I am somewhat sure that I can kill the dragon, but... Ooh, that might actually be worth picking up. 6 by 6. Maybe I'll put it in my bank. Sorry I'm not saying anything. I was concentrating because I wanted to get these monsters killed before I headed back. Pretty, not next month, but close to the end of March, Alone in the Dark is supposed to be coming out. I'm pretty excited about that game. I don't know if it'll be any good. I hope it is. I mean, the actors they got for it sound really great. I'm really close to beating Final Fantasy VII, and I'm getting through Victory at a pretty good pace. I'm trying to get the best marks on my chapter reviews, and so far I've been getting good reviews so far. You know, all 2 of them. And I was going to attempt to get a perfect score on the trivia quiz. On it's called Nep Quiz or whatever, and I messed up right on the second quiz, so that dream's dead. Oops. But anyway, I'm finishing all the quests, so I'm happy about that. I think I'm gonna keep the, let's get this weapon checked out. I'm gonna keep the, super resist. Custom ray. I'm gonna I'm gonna sell these things and then I'll try to level up the gun. Maybe it'll be worth it. Because I wanted oh wait. Right. I thought I sold that resist thing. I thought I was just going to take that many. Take a bunch of these. I mean, I bet it'll just be one more. 20? Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's still justy. These numbers are weird. Like, I don't know. Alright, let's get some skateboards. I don't think I'm going to go through all these, but I like to be careful. And if I do go through all these, then it's tougher than Dark Falls on very hard mode. But I doubt it. We'll see though. Alright, let's go. It didn't say under the dome. Yep, we're somewhere else. I don't know what its moves are gonna be, but they're probably just... No, no, this is no. Let me get my bearings here. Kind of gave up on hiding near those holes because they're not doing me any good. Back down here. Let me kill you. Yeah. That's riveting commentary for you. First one's slow. They get faster. Circle. Cell Dragon. Come on. I'm wondering if there's a amount of holes that this thing makes before it stops. It starts reusing the holes where the holes disappear. I don't want to find out, of course. I feel like I just keep getting lucky that it doesn't hit me. Fine. Well, I mean, that wasn't that long. I didn't need any of those escape dolls. that mono grinder either. Let's talk to the principal. Alright, let's check out the caves. I won't go through them, of course, but I'm just curious. Excuse me, lady. So now I got two levels to really can go through, except for the boss of caves. But yeah. Here's where the mole people went. Volmer. I might not even be able to hit him. Oh yeah, when I beat that Julian person in Final Fantasy VII remake, it took me 20 minutes to do, but I cut out every loss. I left me running to the gym and beating Julian, and then yeah. Not, I was curious what kind of items I can get in there, but so it's kind of disappointing. You get to ultimates and you're not getting really good drops here. I might be remembering it wrong, but I think Nano Dragons look the same. remember a while ago, somebody made a video on YouTube talking about how they miss the old Resident Evil games. And I actually agree with them. Like, I miss the Resident Evil games where, you know, you dealt with zombies and, like, hunters and, well, pretty much the first 3 Resident Evil games. And I said what I personally miss is that you could kill an enemy and they would go down. But now, if you shoot them wrong, then their heads explode and all these tentacles come out of them. Or they've become these huge globular messes with giant red areas you gotta shoot at. And I said I love wow. I forgot they do that. And I got all my money still, so. So yeah, I gotta kill these flowers right off the bat. Yeah, I said I love Resident Evil 4, but that's something I kind of miss. And almost everybody decided to take my message the wrong way. Said, well, why'd you play Resident Evil 4 if you hate it so much? And I mentioned that I went through the original Resident Evil 4, I can't tell you how many times. On both the Gamecube, back when that was an exclusive, PlayStation 2, Wii, PS3, and, well, when it comes to the mail, at some point, PS4 as well. And I also said that I went through the remake several times. But somehow my message saying that I miss the old Resident Evil games and meant that, somehow that translated into I hate Resident Evil 4. Okay. I'm gonna call it here in a minute. I want to see if a Nano Dragon's gonna come out. But I kind of don't. I'll be honest, I don't think I'm going to be using this heart launcher anymore. I think with Ultimate Mode, what I might end up doing is beating these stages before I do any quests. I feel like some of those quests are going to be a huge pain, and I definitely need to level up more. got more of my Phantasy Star Online videos uploaded. I might wait until I get all of them uploaded before I make another one. And it gives me a chance to level up. I'm gonna kill these 2 plants. And, then, if Nano Dragon doesn't show up, I'm gonna head back. I don't know if that's a regular monster or not, so I gotta kill it. Okay. Just for fun, let's go through these doors. Still having fun going through doors. Thing. Nano Dragon. Like I thought, Nano Dragons stay the same. When I was younger, I was hoping they would have made them bigger, at least. Or made them like 2-headed dragons, or... It's just funny that they're exactly the same. Yep. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna call it. Yeah, it's gonna be in our short video, but all I wanted to do was go through forest and get that open so I can level up there with the dragon at least. I didn't even see how much experience points it got me. I was just so excited that I killed it in the first place. Oh, you know, I remember. Phantasy Star Online episode. This game, basically, online mode. They used to have censorship. Like, there's certain words you couldn't say in this game. And what I thought was funny is that a lot of times they would censor words that weren't really cuss words. And I always thought that was kind of funny because you would type something out and you notice that one of your words were censored. It's like, I wasn't even cussing. Like, I didn't think you could say love or help or something. The censorship was weird. But anyways, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Again, I said I wasn't sure when we're gonna do another video, and I did it pretty quick. I'd like to level up some more, but we'll see. Next time, though, we are going to be tackling caves, I guess, or if I change my mind, we'll do quests. But maybe some of them. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Bye.